Two questions. Man, we didn't know you had that kind of hops, man. so, tell us about some of your athleticism and what do you like to do? Because you were more of a quiet person, under the radar type. So tell us about what type of game you really like to play.
Well, in terms of athleticism, I guess we can start with like the height. 'Cause, I feel like that's the most noticeable part. I actually never had a growth spurt before. I've just been growing 2 to 3 years just basically every year. And as far as dunking, I think my first dunk was like really late, like the summer going in the sophomore year. And then ever since then, like I kind of just fell in love with it. I just love jumping. Like there'd be dead balls, I'll jump up, grab rim. So I feel like that kind of helped me out. I just like dunking on people. So athleticism I say is a big part of my game. I guess that's why some people are coining the baby Giannis. I'm still not accepting that, but that's basically what they call me around the gym, stuff like that. But as far as what I'm looking to play, and just, really only one objective, is just win. So whatever the coaches need me to do, I'll do it. If that's shoot, pass, drive, backdoor cuts, dunk. It's really just whatever they need.
How do you decide what dunk and in what order? Because it felt like the encore was why didn't you pull that one out ahead of time?
So it's funny. So every dunk I did before the bounce between the legs, I've done before like numerous times. It's like easy. It's become accustomed. That's probably why I made it the first time. And I didn't really know there was only going to be one qualifying dunk. I thought it was going to be two. So I started off with something light, the little cradle. And then they said okay, now it's the I think they said it was the final dunk. I'm like, oh snap. So I'm kind of glad I went second, because I feel like if Monty had made that dunk, I would have had something to definitely do. Like I would have to pull out something serious, because that was crazy. I don't even know if I could do that. But so I felt like I kind of had a relieved pressure, because it seemed like if I dunked anything, it was just gonna win. So 360 windmill, I feel like it's a safe bet. And as far as the last dunk, it's a funny story with that one. The first time I've ever even attempted that dunk was, I think, 2:30 today. I have never, it wasn't even I've never made it. I've never even tried it until today. And I think I got it twice in a row. I'm like, okay, we're starting to get the mechanics of this. So I'm like, so then they said, one more. I'm like, okay, now I got to do something I haven't seen before. Everyone knows I can go between the legs. I've done that in my high school games. It's pretty easy. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I tried it about 3 hours ago. Went well. Let's do it again. I just bounced it, dunked it. We all know how it went.
Hey, Memphis got a lot of talkers on their team, and they're like world-class talkers, man. So how are you holding you up to that, or you just letting your action do the words? Because DeAndre and a couple of others, they can really dig in deep.
Yeah. Now, as far as off the court, in terms of just socially, social media wise, they got me in that, and they'll continue to get me, because I'm just not really big into it. I'm trying to. If you see me post, be like, go Josh, because I'm trying. But as far as on the court, though, I talk a lot, on defense, because, the way we're setting up our defense, communication's so important, so vital, and that's one of the things that they've instilled into us freshmen, because, we have a lot to learn, a lot to catch up on. It's definitely communication on defense, so I'd say as far as on the court, if you come to a practice, you will not hear the end of my voice. I'm always trying to lift people up, be like, yo, let's go. I got weak side, I'm low, ball, just everything. But as far as off the court though, you're not gonna find another person with Dre's energy. I'm sorry, he got that.
Two questions. One is, can you describe exactly what you did in that dunk and where you got it from? Where had you seen it first, the one that the encore dunk? And secondly, what did you think of the night? Was it what you expected, and did it live up to it?
As far as where I saw the dunk, I think I've seen it on social media a couple of times, but the one person that I think I did see was J.D. Davison. And it's funny, this is the third, I'd say, major dunk contest I've been in. I was in the family insurance dunk contest. I'm not sure if anyone watched that, probably not. The Iverson Classic dunk contest. And both of those JD was in. And so the family insurance dunk contest, AJ Griffin at Duke actually won that one. And so I've had a lot of inspiration, just looking up to people my age, dunk, stuff like that. And at the Iverson, JD, how he shut it down. Everyone like basically created like a tunnel of people from the baseline to the hoop. He just jumped up, bounced the ball. I mean, obviously he's way more athletic than me because I mean he's shorter than me. He's like 6'3" maybe. But I'd say that was like the first time I really like witnessed that in action. And as far as the night, I mean it's surreal. I mean I'm a long way from home. You know, I'm all the way from Boca Raton, Florida. Maybe like a 2.5 hour straight flight. I mean, and where I'm from too, it's not really a big basketball community. So like a night like this is just, it's a first for me, I'd say, in terms of the fan base. You know, I've never really had a more supporting fan base. My high school, you know, I mean, you're always gonna have high school fans, but it's not like sign basketballs after, you know, the high school game type thing or take pictures. You know, it's really just like a local community, you know, local support. And so to get like national recognition is really, just like I said, surreal. It's just unbelievable. I'm grateful to be here. I thank God every day. And I hope he continues to rain down blessings.